So I'm experimenting with putting a little bit more video on the site, and today I thought I'd start with a video from the lectionary reading for today, which was from Hosea 14, and this is from Hosea 14:10 or 9, depending on if you're using the English or the Hebrew numbering. There's an interesting little wordplay here at the end of the verse, so I wanted to kind of point out that wordplay, but then also look at which translation might best handle that wordplay. So we start off and we have the New American Bible. It says, "Straight are the paths of the Lord, in them the just walk, but sinners stumble in them." And then we have New American Standard Update, "For the ways of the Lord are right, and the righteous will walk in them, but transgressors will stumble in them." And then in the NRSV, "For the ways of the Lord are right, and the upright walk in them, but transgressors stumble in them." And here we don't have that much difference toward the very end. In each case we have um, either the just, the righteous, the upright, or sinners, transgressors, or transgressors. Um, and in each case the wordplay here is maintained. You have walk versus stumble, you have walk versus stumble, you have walk versus stumble. So in each case, the very end of the translations are pretty similar. But where we have a little bit of difference here is in the New American Bible, we get a little bit more metaphorical feeling. "Straight are the paths of the Lord," than in New American Standard or NRSV. You have, "For the ways of the Lord are right, for the ways of the Lord are right," in each case. And here I actually think that the New American Bible does a little bit better job of capturing the translation, because if you want to maintain the wordplay between walk and stumble, it helps a little bit if you start off with a more metaphorical reading of "straight are the paths." It gives you the image of roads, and then you have the just walking down the road, but the sinners stumbling down the road. So here I think New American Bible, a little bit better translation with the metaphor, and I don't think that metaphor is too difficult for people to get, so I don't think you have to be as explicit as "ways of the Lord are right." Um, and the metaphor works perfectly fine because you have um, paths being translated from derech, which means, it can mean a literal road, and then the translation from yashar, which is either straight or right, straight being actual literal straightness, to kind of maintain that metaphor. So this actually gives you a pretty good mental picture, and could even be something that you might use for a lesson or a sermon illustration right off the bat. Very easy that you could um, pick up on that. It might be cool if you could find a YouTube video or something of somebody stumbling on a level ground, and it would be especially good if you could find a really funny one with someone who is walking next to them and they don't stumble, and you find one with somebody walking properly and somebody stumbling right next to them on the level ground. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please let me know in the comments, because I'm planning on doing this a good bit more.